Okay, so we're done with BPI. The next one we'll check would be JFC. Okay, for JFC, okay, let's check this out. You have a. Let's check if tomorrow this will give us a bounce. So hopefully this MA20 line is not going to break. Okay, so let's observe tomorrow. It could be a decision making day. So if the price starts around 226, 227, and most of the action happens on the upside, then good. We have a bounce. Otherwise, if that MA20 line gets broken, it might revisit the 219 level once again. MBT. For MBT, just be extra careful. You are seeing this shooting star. Okay, and this is a resistance area. The reason why I said that is because that area used to be a support during this time, and because we broke out of that support, now that will act as a resistance. So be extra careful as it might go back to the MA20 level, which is around 68.20. Okay, 68.18 to 68.20 level. So just hang in there first, or if you have entered right at this level, this could be a profit taking area. Ali. We're done with Ali. SMPH. SMPH. Okay. SMPH. Wow. Hopefully this gets sustained and it does not break the MA20 line. Okay. So I still see this as a possible area of bounce around 37.77 level. 37.77 level as a possible area of bounce. The reason being is we are just at the MA20 line, which is normal an area of bounce, like what happened here, right? It respected the MA20 level. MRC. For MRC, hmm, we flatlined around the third point 30 area. So you're still sitting at the support level for MA20. Um, yep, and your RSI is already showing an upward direction. So this is slowly gaining momentum, but because there's really not much of a volume happening here, so it might take some time before this breakout happens. Okay, so it might still do some sideways in the coming days. Phen. Phen, be extra careful. This is a doji and this is near the resistance area. So be extra careful. We are anticipating some retracements or some dips in the coming days, and I would wait for it around the 2.54 level. 2.54 or 2.53. Okay, because there's some support happening here, and which is, I'm sure by that time, um, that would go near your MA20 line. So I'm not saying that it will happen tomorrow, right? We're seeing that it will potentially retrace tomorrow, but it doesn't mean that it will reach as low as 2.53. But I have a feeling in within the week or in the coming days, it might even reach this level. PHA, PHA. For PHA, yes, doing some sideways movement, so I don't see any volume yet, so it might linger in the same area in the coming days. So probably it'll just sit around that area. No volume yet. Green. For green, okay. For green, we're seeing a resistance near the area where it is at right now, 2.56 level. So that is the short-term resistance we're seeing. Let us check, see if it will break that level. Okay, if it will successfully break that, then we will potentially see a brand new wave. A brand new wave, and it might show something like this. See that? It goes up and then retrace. So maybe something like this. So it might, just in case, it will give us it might revisit that before it goes up again. Okay, do you see that? Scale background times. Okay, it's not the one. Okay, so we might have a breakout play for this one. Otherwise, it will just go back to if the breakout is unsuccessful, then it might just revisit your 2.46 level, which is your possible area of bounce, which is because this is the MA20 line. The blue line is your MA20 line, and it normally is a bounce area. Next would be MEG. For MEG, okay, support, resistance. Okay, so we might see some possible retracement for this stock, and let's hope it stops right at the MA20 level. Otherwise, it can go to this low, 4.51 or 4.38. But the first area of possible bounce would be 4.62. But for now, I won't buy yet because I might be able to haggle at a much lower price for this stock. So you got it, right? Next area of focus would be 4.64. Next would be this, and next would be 4.36. Really, really close to each other. So if you have the patience to wait, yep, can either wait right here or here or here. HLCM, you're currently at the resistance area, so be extra careful as it might rest for some time. So this is the resistance we're seeing. If you already entered in this stock at a much lower price, then I think you should think about taking profit at the moment as it might retrace. Look, showing some signs of weakness in your RSI over here. While the price level is sustained up here, like you see the resistance being touched, but we're unsuccessful in breaking that out. But your RSI is also showing some signs of weakness, therefore it will potentially rest in the coming days. ISM sitting at the support area for 4.79. Okay, and it might reach as low as 4.73 though, because this is the support that we're seeing right over here, 4.72, 4.73. Let's check. Let's check what happens on your RSI when that price is reached. Over here, because your RSI is showing some healthy signs as well. Okay, next is east west. East west, be extra careful, it might go back to the MA20 line around 12 pesos area. Okay, there you go. All right, guys. Thank you.